perfect night to be a polar bear, isn't it? Here we go with Northern's Eric Davis against Susquehanna. Pushing his way in. Still on his feet. Still on. No, you're not going to take me down without a big effort right there. Rob Magnoli. Rob Magnoli punches it in from 15 yards out. Northern goes on to win 28-12. They are now 3-0. Oh, we like the hat on the polar bear, don't we?
It's Starr quarterback from last year, Jeff Smoker. Tonight, they proved themselves again. This guy right here proves he's not just a fan, but also a pretty good stoplight. We have highlights. First quarter, West York with a great start. Matt Fink makes the catch. Manheim Central answers, and the answer is Dan Ochoa. Touchdown, Manheim Central. We're tied at 7. Still in the first, West York back to pass. And we mentioned Jeff Smoker. How about his brother Craig? Picks it off. He's got a touchdown for the Barons. It's 14-7. And with 14 points, that's 14 flip-flops, and I'm sure they're dizzy. Second quarter, more Barons. Brandon Bosch. 32 yards down the sidelines, and that would set up this. It's Bosch again, and that would make it 21-7 Manheim Central. Barons, no trouble tonight. Your final score, 42-7.
So we check out the Squires, all got their hands in, ready to go. Always some good costuming there. DeLone gets on the board first against Schuylkill Valley. Shane Gosnell punts it in, 7-0 DeLone. Go to the fourth, tied at 7. DeLone breaks it open. This is Colby Clayball. Picks it off, and Schuylkill Valley territory leads to this touchdown pass to Ryan Knox. And DeLone was up 21-7. Less than 2 minutes later, Dave Catullo, 6 yards on the keeper. The extra point was good, and DeLone is blowing it wide open in quarter 4. It's 28-7. Down 7-6, now Central Dauphin on the move. Don Fiachette, he's got it, he's gone. 7-6, Cedar Cliff is on top. One play later, 55 yards, it's Jordan Manning for the Central Dauphin touchdown. The extra point is good. Central Dauphin takes the lead. They go on to win. 34-7 is the final, and Central Dauphin coming back. They are the real deal.
I want you guys to go home to your living room, turn on your TV, and watch Friday Night Football on ABC27. Ready? Ready!
Hey, did that play work? I think it did.
This is ABC27's Friday Night Football.
Mid-Penn Colonial, we started the night with a 3-way tie for the lead, which included Northern. They take on Waynesboro tonight, get the umbrellas up. Here we go, third quarter. Scotty Davis, 4 yards out. 41-zip Northern at that point. Fourth quarter now. Check out Corey Betts, the reception. Can you read the numbers? It's tough on a night like this. That's Corey Betts' number. That'll set up a touchdown. Yeah, shoot. Hey, get away from me. Your uniform is muddy. Davis again for the touchdown. Check it out. 54-0 is the final.
Third quarter, and watch what happens here. Field goal by Jonathan Plummer, 21 yards. You're not going to get many style points, but it made it through the upright. Game tied at 17. Same score now. Final minute of regulation. Spartans facing fourth down from the 45. William Ortiz, the Plummer, fights his way into the end zone. 41 seconds left. Milton Hershey leads at 24-17. It took Camp Hill 2 plays to get to the 8-yard line. Dan Allman to Bobby Shank. 16 seconds left. Lions to within a point. Extra point to tie it. But it's blocked by the Spartans. After a couple of tough losses, Milton Hershey finally has something to celebrate.
Palmyra and Biglerville. We take it out to Biglerville for this one. Everybody bundled up, down 14-8. Palmyra threatening late in the third, but Biglerville's Matt Deerdorf coming up big. Nice interception. Hey, he's turning the other way. He's still turning, taking it deep into his own territory. Early in the fourth, Deerdorf at it again. 21 yards this time offensively. Taking it all the way down to the 2-yard line. Nice dive. A lot of guys up in the air tonight. 2 plays later, Deerdorf, one more time, 2 yards for the touchdown. He ran in with a 2-point conversion as well, and Biglerville won it 22-8.
Millersburg looking to break out of their slump tonight up against Lawrence Regional, and I'll tell you, they broke out of it in a big way. Millersburg off the fumble, Matt Riley. Gone. Is this a thrill for a guy on defense? 52 yards for the touchdown, and Millersburg had a 7-0 lead. Millersburg continues to pour it on. Mike Mauser right here. 4-yard touchdown run right at you, up into the end zone, and Millersburg is on top 14-0.
It was invigorating. I was
Okay,
watching Steel High. We have Steel High and DeLone, two mid-state teams looking to advance in the state high school football playoffs. You're going to see what happened next on ABC 27 Nightside.
You're watching ABC 27 News.
You win, you move on, you lose, your season is over. 3 wins get you a state title. Single A quarterfinals, Steel High hits the field to take on their old rivals in the state playoffs from Southern Columbia. 2 minutes into the game, Will Mangus takes it into the end zone. The Rollers, though, missed the extra point. Their lead was 6-0. I'll tell you, at times, Southern Columbia looked like a machine. Watch this pass to Sean Conahan. Great catch, and eventually they led 14-6. But Steel High kept plugging away with big plays. A lot of speed on the outside. Here's that great combination. Bowers to Ben Carney, 55 yards for the Rollers, and Steel High cut the lead to 14-12. We're still in the second quarter now. What a catch here by Nate Chicatano, 70 yards for Southern Columbia, and they led 21-12. But the Rollers got a couple of big touchdowns. Late in the half, Carney again to make it 28-20. Mangus scored to make it 28-26. They missed the 2-point conversion there. It turned out to be key because Southern Columbia had all kinds of weapons. Matt Caskey almost took it to the end zone, eventually did. Steel High falls short, losing 35-26.
This group matured unbelievably. I knew we had good players, but I didn't know how good we were going to be. And in the last half of the season, after we lost to Pius, they just, became friends and worked hard, and, we're proud.
This, a big offensive game. Boiling Springs, John Collins to Jeremy Weigel. Nice catch. Turns, fires, tries to get down. Rob Lutz pulls him down. Third quarter now, the Bubblers tailback. Matt Morris goes off tackle for the score. The Bubblers are up 27-11. Boy, their offense was hitting on all cylinders tonight. Here is John Collins again. Going long, he will connect with Kyle Lebo. Rolling right. Kyle's got it. Brought down at the Shamrock 5-yard line. Even the smallest of fans can appreciate this one. Jeremy Fanstock takes it in from 3 yards out. The Bubblers win a key division matchup, beating Trinity 37-11. Don't go to sleep. More good highlights coming up here on ABC 27. Mid-Penn Colonial, East Pennsboro, looks for their second win in the league. They travel down to Big Spring. Check out the dog on the right. His name is Will E. Bite. I'm not kidding you. Will E. Bite. It's the Bulldogs at Big Spring. East Pennsboro, late first quarter, Panthers on the prowl. Ross Wheeler, who slips, takes it in to the 6. Panthers were up into the end zone, 7-0. Next drive now, Bulldogs from midfield. Scott Potick right here, bounces from the outside off to the races, but he's caught from behind by the Panther defense. 3 plays later, Bulldogs capitalize. Ryan Leonard hits the crossing receiver. Bobby Rickenbaugh into the end zone. We're 7-7. But it wasn't the Bulldogs' night, though. Don't let Willie Bite get you. Watch East Pennsboro strip the ball right here, and East Pennsboro wins 21-14.
You're watching ABC 27's Friday Night Football.
Right in Hershey, the Hershey offense got cranked up against West Perry. First quarter, Josh Bauer, 9 yards, 16-0 Hershey over West Perry. Still in the first, we'll go far side again. But keep your eye on Bauer again. The orange hair is not for Halloween, it's for Hershey. Bauer taking the pitch. He's in there somewhere. It's 23-0. Hershey is on top. Late first now, Hershey playing some tough defense. The pass is picked off. Mike Parrish will return it all the way to the 20-yard line. But that sets up this bootleg. The pass, Matt Measley, he's got it. 30-0 Hershey. West Perry, though, will finally got on the board. Cedar Cliff having plenty to cheer about. They're up 19-0 at the half. But CD comes back. Bryson Lewis to Arden Bransford. Deep! Great catch, and he hangs 19-7. And Cedar Cliff is literally over that play steaming. Cedar Cliff now driving now. And Central Dauphin with some more great defense. Shannon Hawkins will pick this one off. And CD then continues to roll with the ball. The pass to Toline. Looking deep. Toline, 55 yards. Now Lewis will take it the final few, and this will cut the lead to 19-14. But Cedar Cliff goes to their reliable guy, Nate Lombardo. He's number 1. Lombardo, as he has so many times this year, gets the ball, threads it up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles. He's off to the races. Take out the Palmyra tonight. Here we go early on. Of course, it's the Dan Lewis Show. Breaks a few tackles. And this is only 62 yards. Is this guy having an unbelievable year or what? 7-0 Wildcats. Dan is in for yet another touchdown. His 23rd of the year. The Palmyra cheerleaders having a tough night. This is quarterback Ryan Mellick. The Dan Bush. He slips a couple of tackles and whoops, you got me. No, you don't. Cats on the prowl with another big gain right in front of us. A few plays later, who else but Dan the man? Can't touch this. 14-0. Mechanicsburg rolls. They are now 9-0, 35-0. The opening kickoff against Reading Holy Name. This is Charles Simmons. And watch him find a little seam in the coverage. And all you got to do is give him an inch, and they take a mile. As a matter of fact, they're taking 92 yards for the kickoff return. Touchdown, Columbia, and cheerleaders, you got a lot more footballs to score with. Next possession, Charles McClare keeping it himself. On the option, the tide is rolling right by you, 14-0. Columbia continues to roll now. We're in the second quarter. They're working from their own 26. McClare, hey, likes the option. Why not take it again? Tide, gone, rolling, 28-7 at this point. Now we'll go to the third quarter, and it's the same score. Columbia this time doing it in the air. McClare to Sims, 18 yards out, making it look easy. 34-7 at this point. There is no letting up from Columbia. Next Tide possession, McClare, Rich Fleckenstein, wide open. That was it. Columbia wins 48-7.
That feels very good. You know, you work all year to get to this point, and now we are one step away from a district championship.